points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw is Wilson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Wilson. Steps away. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a fourth down after the scramble. But it brings up fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, Wilson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able.
My boy was good. You think straightening?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. Take it at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Significant chunk of yardage.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Matt Milano in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing on second and long. Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Here's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. On First down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott, and they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
The ball carrier.
Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen, escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points. So they've got to recover under pressure, and they got to him again. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. He may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Prescott off play action. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
fourth down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing again on second down. Prescott forced out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. This is caught. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second down and goal. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And he'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Steps away to his left. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flush to his right. He hits Beasley right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Bills 28, Cowboys nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Buying time to his left. He's looking deep for Bell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Throwing again. Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Dancing to his left. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Trent Murphy. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now a throw right side, taken in here to start this drive. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 42 yards. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of... And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott, throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
3rd and long for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on the play. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock.
I just beat a nigga 42-0.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The Browns kicker Cody Parkey all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. Increase here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms. A quick burst there, and he nicely built off a pretty decent game.
Jesus.
Third and long for Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And they will
You ready to already? Oh, I'm sure I need to now on that bitch.
him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. They're in with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's first and 10. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on fourth down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on fourth down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice on fourth down in the first quarter of the game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yards to go.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
This bitch is telling she slept all day.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
9, you haven't heard from this bitch since like 10 o'clock this morning. Come on, man. Come on, man.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Be serious with me. I'm 24 years old. I done seen a lot of shit, did a lot of shit. She texted me at 1 o'clock, like 1:30 something like that.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
I texted her back to that too, so she was like, "You must be mad."
Declined the penalty.
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back.
Obviously,
Now let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Mayfield on play action. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
I don't know what the fuck. I just, all these bitches been trying, I guess because they could tell, I really don't. I guess they could really tell.
Because there was no movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Following the penalty,
So I guess they just
and he will
like,
maneuver his
okay,
way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
You could at least say.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The things got a little dicey there as soon as he exited the pocket out to the left.
And he ends up throwing it for no yardage gain. I don't know about you, but my high school coach, John Ford, if he saw a ball in the air and you got no yards out of it, he would have had a stroke, okay? Because his opinion, that ball shouldn't be in the air unless something good was going to happen. Tuck it away, try and pick up something, or just slide and get down.
Nothing good happened there, that's for sure. The kick by Parkey is good, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Parkey set to kick off.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is a good stuff
Offense
over
ready to
here.
get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a Packer 1st down.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. B.J. Dixon with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Following the interception, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 37-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
7 yards there and a first down. Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see a living shirt.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
16 yards, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's it.
And they think we're stupid.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield. And this might be a roughing call. And here comes when we saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Multiple times. Looking for the dots.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the 3rd and then carry that over to the 4th.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety, Adrian Amos. Davis comes crashing in for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. That's Landry. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
Alex Safety was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there the extra guys coming into the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one down for a really good strike.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
22.
Here's Mayfield. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. He can run football. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
And the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Final minute now.
Every time I call Adams, she just launched.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers again now. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
I literally know what the fuck
NFL
he's doing.
on EA Sports.
This shit is crazy.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Trying to nigga
it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
Ain't no 6, nigga.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Mayfield down. Packer pressure and down down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 66 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
She's still taking forever.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously is struggling. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mayfield. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. But now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having... And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Oh, the ball comes out. They'll say it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. All this helps the defense. Hold the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. go to the playmakers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Rodgers now on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
What am I
Picked
doing?
off by Grant Delpit. And a great
Sorry, y'all learning that 52. And all of a sudden, you're off your phone. Come on, up.